Bane is back, and Shagget is back. So we'll see you in about approximately 30 minutes if you have any more Q&A. So let's get back. What are you guys up to? So, we had a split in the party. So let's go shopping first, shall we?
Oh, yes.
Alrighty. So the trade quarter. So this is where Radovan and Raisa are going. So,
Yes.
do you remember where you're going?
I can look it up because I wrote everything down.
Wow, you're such a good player.
Shagget, did you write it down?
Yeah. It's here. I'm just gonna leave it to you.
Okay, you're so kind.
papers.
All right, we have our choice of Hannah's General Goods, Wilhelmina's Supply Store, the Corthan Smithy, we could also go to Orland's store, which is a general store, but that's in the religious quarter. And we all know how pricey things are over there.
Yeah,
So-
I just want to sell my Morning Star.
Right.
So-
There was also Flame and Steel, which was an armory.
Oh, why don't I have that?
Because you only think you checked out every building.
Ah.
Ah! And there is Volo's Arms and Armor as well.
Don't have that on my list.
Yep, so you missed everywhere cool.
Maybe Arms and Armor would probably be a good place to go.
Yep, let's do it.
Methinks.
Let's do it.
Alright. Let's go.
Alrighty, so Volo's Arms and Armor that you don't know where it is. Any idea which direction you want to go?
Well, let me take a look at the buildings I do know.
Just a hint, there's so many people on the streets right now. Remember?
Oh, you could ask. Oh, wait.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull someone over and ask
Good,
where it
good
is.
idea, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, you! Pull over!
Oi!
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 Okay, so your 6'4" cleric grabs a random peasant.
You
Okay.
scrawny little ragamuffin. I don't have an insult for it.
Bag of muffins.
Ragamuffin, you ragamuffin, you. Maybe I'm just hungry, you know?
Right.
Maybe.
Well, you want to eat
Yeah.
this man, or what's the deal?
I don't know. Alright, I'm looking for the, weapon store. That's what I say.
Okay. He kind of rather terrifiedly looks up at you, and then says, whereabouts you guys are here on the street. He kind of points northwards. He says, in the corner by the wall, Volo's, that's where I would go.
Thank you. Let him go.
Okay. As soon as you drop him, he kind of scurries off, looking over his right shoulder, bumps into a couple of people in his attempt to escape you, and just kind of disappears into the crowd. There's a few people that are kind of watching this happen. You notice that there is a definitive small circle of space now around you two.
And what is it? Is it Bolos or Bolos?
Oh, Keo would be so mad right now.
You tell me, what did you hear?
I don't know. And it's number 6, right?
Yes.
Alright.
Alright. Watch that be the one guy who knows exactly where the Azure Hand is. We just...
You just let him go.
Yeah.
Just let him go.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna head to number 6.
Alrighty. Heading over to Volo's. Okay,
Aha,
when you
the
get
B.
there, it is Volo's Arms and Armory. Okay. So Volo's Arms and Armory is a medium building. It's kind of like, it's got like large tiles on the roof, which is a little different than most of the other buildings here in town. The only other one that you've seen that was similar to it was the Corthan Smithy. In fact, they're very similar in architecture. Once you go inside, there's a man, medium build, mid-30s. He's got long, straight brown hair, fairly well dressed, in black pants and a light brown shirt. As I said, it's got slate roofing. It's divided into two sections. One that has a most impressive array of weapons, and the other a fine selection of various different armor, including plate mail. Once you kind of walk in, this well-dressed fellow immediately looks straight at Radovan, puts a big grin on his face, and says, "Ah!" He says, "What can I do for you, sir?"
I detach the extra Morning Star from my belt and say, I would like to pawn this off to you.
Okay, which Morning Star are we talking about in particular?
Not my main one, the one that I got from the Goblin Cave.
Okay. Okay, he takes a look at it. Make a sense motive roll for me, if you will, Radovan.
Oh, he's going to try to cheat me, isn't he? I already cheated myself. This is unfair.
Okay, would I be able to appraise the Morning Star myself?
You can try.
I think I will.
Oh, God.
All right, so, yeah, do an appraisal roll. Bearing in mind it's not a... okay, so you look at it. It doesn't have any gems or anything of monetary value. There's nothing kind of glorifying it. And you don't have weaponsmithing or anything like that, right? Or blacksmithing?
No.
As best as Racer can tell, it's just a decent example of a Morning Star.
Can I redo my sense motive? Because I failed it.
No, you cannot.
Can I do a sense motive?
You can. I'll let Racer do it as well, yeah.
Please, Racer, save me. Here you
I am
are,
not
boss.
paying attention to
Okay.
nothing today.
He kind of, okay, so he takes the Morning Star, he looks at it, and he kind of holds it in his hand, he flips it a little bit so he can kind of work out, you know, looks like he's balancing it out. He says, he said, quite a splendid Morning Star. What were you hoping to get for this, sir?
Oh, Jesus. Can I do an appraisal check myself? I mean...
You know, it's really not going to come down to appraisal. It's going to be more if you have weaponsmithing.
Oh. Can I add weaponsmithing?
Not right now. Unless you plan on getting the guy to give you a crash course in weaponsmithing right here and now, no.
25 gold?
Oh, I don't sell them new for that, sir.
Well,
I was thinking more 5.
Golds.
Yes.
What about 7 golds?
Don't you want to haggle?
That's what I'm doing, isn't it?
Yeah, do you actually want to use any skills in doing this, or are you just going to try to reason with
He
the
has no idea what he's
I
doing.
don't know what I'm doing, man.
Okay. He says, I'll tell you what, I'll split the difference. Let's call it 6.
6.5. Ah.
Fine.
Maybe.
Fine. 6 gold and 5 silver.
Shit, I got cheated. I know immediately I got cheated. I take it, and I'm like, yeah, all right. You know, it's messing with my back.
So
you know?
add 6 gold, 5 silver, and take
Yay,
off
I'm rich.
the Morning Star. There you go. Alrighty.
Making me happy.
What else can I do for you? Anything I can interest you in? Are you actually interested in buying anything today?
Nope.
Oh.
I'm looking. Is there any rope?
Not here, no.
Okay. Any shiny daggers?
He does have a cabinet full of rather interesting looking daggers, some with curly, swirly blades, some that are more like just a spike on a handle. You know, various different implements of death and murder.
Does he have bows, or is that more for Fletcher?
He does have a few bows, yes, but it definitely isn't something that it looks like he carries them more just to have a complete stock as opposed to anything he specializes in.
So there's no really, really nice ones?
Not really, no. I mean, they're adequate, but there's nothing of any real quality.
Okay, I still have 3 bows, right?
Yes, you do.
Get rid of that itch. You don't need that.
Actually, I'm gonna ask him, do you know anybody who carries a larger bow selection than yourself?
Oh, absolutely. That really isn't something that we tend to, you know, specialize in, but if you go over to Take Flight, they definitely would have what you're looking for.
And sorry, I'm not familiar with the city. Where is that located from here?
Oh, actually, it's very easy to find. He said if you leave here and head directly westward, follow the road until, basically, you'll pass the Iron's Furniture on your right, and you'll pass Wilhelmina's Supply Store on your left. Directly across from there, you're going to see Take Flight.
Wonderful.
Number 23.
Oh, I thought it was 21. Damn it.
No, 21 is Satchmo's.
Oh, yes, it is.
Ooh.
Alrighty.
Okay, yeah, I need more leather goods as opposed to like mail and plate goods, so.
Well, if you're looking for leather, there is a fine tanner here in town.
Awesome.
I'm
The
gonna
Corthan
go.
Tannery.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to the pond and just,
Hang out.
hang out.
Skip
Okay.
rocks.
So you're gonna head. Okay.
I'm not much of a shopper, if you haven't noticed. It's not my forte.
We don't find
Yeah.
Radovan in Walmart, people.
All right, so I'm going to thank the shop owner and head out.
Okay, so Radovan, you're going back to meet Kia at the pond.
Well,
Okay.
I'm hoping she's not there, but yeah, I'm
Yeah.
to the pond.
Okay, Racer, do you want to do anything before you head back, or?
You know what? I can worry about the bows later. I would like to quickly go to the tannery.
Which is number 8 down south.
Yes, so we will head there.
Alrighty. So Racer hightails it down to the tannery.
Ready.
Okay, the Corthan Tannery. Okay, once you walk inside, middle-aged man with short blonde hair. He's wearing a thick leather apron with a tool belt. Beneath it, he has a pair of brown pants, a white shirt with sleeves rolled up to his elbows. There is a fine display of leather goods on sale here, from boots to suits of full-studded leather, including several of unusual colors, including a lot of backpacks, saddles, and stuff like that as well.
Okay, so what I am looking for specifically is like something that can be used as like to tie somebody's hands or to gag them for our anticipated kidnap. So do I see anything?
I mean, he's got like strands of, like just strands of leather
Yeah.
that you could buy.
Okay, so
Kinky stuff.
yeah, shades of gray right here. Okay, so I'm assuming that he's going to say
Racer
hello
shades
to
of
me.
grey. Yep. He kind of looks at you and he says, obviously recognizing the clothing that you're wearing, he says, I hope I have something that might suit you, my dear.
Yes, and I'll point at the things that I like. I would like a couple of those, please.
Alrighty. He tells you there are 2 copper pieces a strand.
Awesome.
Each piece is basically, it's about a foot long.
Do you have any longer than that?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, I would like a 2-foot piece and 2 3-foot pieces, please.
Not a problem.
Wonderful.
Okay, so basically he tells you 10 copper for all of them.
Okay.
He says, have you noticed the fashionable leather armor that we have here?
No, let's see.
Okay, he kind of takes you over. There's suits of, like, leather. He's got some that are dyed jet black, others that are dyed bright red. There are some that are woodland green. It seems like he's gone to great lengths to actually, like, beat the dye into the leather itself. So it's not like just, someone slapped a coat of coloring on these. They're actually, like, dyed that way.
How is my armor looking after all the burning? I know I took
well, you
it
took
off,
the armor
but
off. It's your clothes that got singed. The armor
How are my
looks pretty
boots?
much okay.
how are my boots?
Your boots are screwed. They're
Okay.
like dark and blackened and
I'm assuming he has boots then.
absolutely.
Okay, I would like some new boots because
Some
my
new
toes
boots?
are probably hanging out, especially if I'm gonna be tromping around in shit sewers.
That's a great idea. Decent footwear. All right.
Yes.
So he has all kinds, anything from thigh highs down to just like work hobnail boots.
Ooh, work those thigh highs.
Thigh highs, do it.
Thigh highs, yeah.
No.
There's no shit getting in those things.
Yes.
Do you have any hip waders?
Hip waders.
Actually, how about chest waders? We'll go all the way up.
Right?
Okay, no, I will get a pair of like knee-high dark leather or dark brown leather boots.
Alrighty. Okay, he says that the better quality ones that he sells for 3 gold. He has some that are more hurriedly made for 2.
No, I'll take a pair of the 3.
Alrighty. He very happily hands them to you. Asks you what size you want. What size feet does Racer have?
Did you see khakis?
In any case.
Wait. Does this leather guy have one of those, like, machines that measure your feet with the little, those metallic things? No? Maybe it's made out of leather.
Oh, yeah, like measure, yeah.
Yeah, those
I'm just going to use the foot guide and... Well, being as skilled as he is, he could probably find a pair that would suit my feet perfectly. So I will tell him that I would like them to be comfortably fit. So
Measure away.
measure away, good sir.
Alrighty. Yeah, it's not a hard problem. I mean, he has a vast array of them, so he goes through, sets them all up, measures your feet, and then hands you a pair of boots that fit perfectly.
Yay! Alrighty, good. I'm going to probably hightail it out of there. I got what I need, and I know time is of the essence.
Yes.
I'm sorry. The
Chat?
The chat.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really good. My favorite khakis comment.
Right. Okay, so you've got some new boots.
Yes.
Alrighty, and after that, what are you going to do?
I'm going to head to the pond.
Okie dokie. So, you all meet back up here at the
Wait, not me.
bar. Meanwhile, yeah, I've just got you. I just have
It's like,
to.
I didn't
You're on
do
this
it,
map,
Mara.
though, right? Okay, so Kialiana has gone back
Okay.
to the town hall to see Butworth. Okay.
And her new BFF.
Yep. Alrighty. Once you get back there, you've got back a good bit early. So, when you arrive, he's still sitting behind his desk, hustling through things.
I kind of walk up and look around. Find anything, sir?
I haven't had time to look actually yet.
What?
I don't get off for another hour.
Why did you promise me 3 hours?
It's only being 2.
Oh. Well, can I help you? Can I
Not
help you
really,
look?
I'm afraid. But
Come
don't worry.
on.
As soon as I get off, I will hustle back there and see if I can find them for you.
Why not let me help?
He says, "Well, we're not allowed to let anybody back there. The guards wouldn't let you through, even if I was to."
Well, you could sneak me around. Come on, for old time's sake.
He says, "There's really no sneaking." And he kind of points at a door over to the left-hand side where there's these 2 guards standing, like, right in front of it. He says, "It's in there." He said, "There's not many of us allowed in there in the first place." He said, "And if I was to try to take you in there, well, I can assure you that they wouldn't allow it. No, it'd be much better if you just wait and I'll go in there and find what you need."
Okay. I'll go wait. I'm gonna go sit on the bench, wherever there's a bench, and kind of do this.
Alrighty. You're just going to loiter with intent.
Yes. With intent.
Okay, well, after about an hour, he does put like a little sign on the front of his table, says "Gone to lunch," and he gets up, kind of looks at you and waves, and then he wanders over to the door. You see him say something quietly to the guards. The guards let him in, and he goes through the door and they close it behind him.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Now we're going to make a dice roll. Let's see.
Oh no.
Oh god. Natural 20, come on.
Let's see what happens here. A 13. Okay.
Oh no.
Right, he comes out looking rather puzzled.
Oh no.
And he kind of looks around, sees you, and comes rushing. He goes, "Do you know they're gone?"
Ah, well. Okay, well that's all right. I guess I don't need them after all.
Well, I'm awfully sorry. I mean, they were just. I mean, I know where they were, but they just weren't there. Someone's already taken them, I suppose.
That's very interesting. You should probably keep more guards on those doors there, sir.
He says, "Well, that's the thing, really." He said, "Very few people ever go in there. I'm sure somebody, maybe you know what, they're probably in there with the councilman right now. They're probably discussing something about them and they needed the plans."
Well, perhaps, but probably not. I'm gonna get going, though.
Well,
You've
I'm
been great.
awfully sorry.
See ya.
Well, do pop by and say hi again.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Alrighty. So you're going to head back. Okay, eventually you guys all meet back up at the pond.
Okay.
Skipping rocks and...
Let's say, hey, Raisa! Guess what?
What?
We get to go in the sewers!
Oh, yay.
Yay!
Yay! The plans were gone, which only means one thing in my book, and that the assassin took them, or whatever he's working for took them, and they know the plans, so I don't know what else to do.
Yay.
I don't want to hear it, Radovan. You look like you're about to say something. I just don't want to hear it.
You know, I'm here too. Just saying. You're still mad at me, aren't you?
I will forever be mad at you until you stop being such a...
I'm gonna go over here.
No,
I swap
I grab Raisa and I plant her right next to me and be like, "You're not walking away from this." How are we gonna overcome this? We need to be sharp. We need to be ready. No. Forget the sewers. You and me. Raisa, don't leave. Don't go anywhere. Just stay here. We're gonna sort this shit out right now.
Okay. So what's your game plan with the sewers? Bearing in mind that the sewer network beneath the city would be absolutely massive.
Well, we'll probably try to get into one as close to the house as possible without people looking, which probably means Radovan's going to be doing some distracting again, so...
Actually, the one right here might be our good option, because we're kind of there anyways, so...
Right.
You're close to it. I mean, the biggest problem right now is there's just so many people on the streets.
Yeah.
So there's no just walking over there, lifting up the sewer grate, going down there, and not being seen, no matter how stealthily you try to do it.
Right. Which is where the distraction plays in, right?
You know, it literally would be like just trying to pull up a manhole in the middle of Times Square and pop down there. You know, someone is going to see it happen.
Fine.
I think Ghostbusters 2, when they dig the city, you know, they dig the street up with the winch and all that.
Okay.
The problem with me causing a distraction is that I will not be able to get into the sewer.
Right.
Wait, what?
No, you can get in
Well,
there.
if I'm the one doing the distraction, won't I be the
I
one
don't plan
being
on you
distracted?
ever entering the sewer, Radovan.
Yeah.
I planned on you being outside of the sewer, near the house. With
Standing guard.
yeah.
Essentially being useless. Are you sure that's what you want to
No,
do?
that's not useless. That's you
Oh,
and me.
God.
We're gonna have a telepathic connection, and you're gonna tell me if someone's entering the house or if anything happens.
Well,
Yeah, you're kind of like the dog, basically.
Oh, yeah. Race is shrinking. And oh, look at that over there. I'm gonna go to the other side of the pond.
Okay, so what are you guys going to do this right now? What are you going to do? Tell me, explain exactly how you're doing this.
The sewer thing?
I am in complete shock right now. My mind is like mush. An elf just called me a fucking dog.
You know.
You have to understand what's happening here. You know.
Oh my God, Bane's got the shiggles now. Look.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Okay,
Radovan got told. That's
Raisa,
right.
I think you know the plan the best.
Yeah. Okay.
Raisa and I will go into the sewers.
Yeah.
While Radovan causes probably some kind of distraction, perhaps enthrall again or whatever he has. And
Definitely do that.
yeah, and Kia will have Whisper between her and Radovan, and we'll try to find our way out. I really don't know what's going to be in there. That's why I kind of want to go in there now.
Well,
just
the
in
nice
case.
The nice thing is, if we do go in the grate right here, we just have to walk straight west to get to the grate out front of the house.
Well, that's if the tunnels go the way you want them to go. I mean...
That's true.
Yeah, they could go north and south.
It would be great if there was a grate inside the house. You know what I'm saying?
The privy.
Yeah, so... I'm not sure.
Can you just send Cal down to scout quickly?
Yes. Please.
Oh, God. No, Cal's gonna die. Okay, I think that's a good idea.
An assassin isn't going to be like, oh, a cat!
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. You're right.
Or a cat.
You're right.
Okay.
Cal, I'll sense if Cal is under any kind of duress if there's a rat trying to eat him. So.
Right. Okay, so you're gonna basically pop Cal down the sewers.
Let's see you, Cal. Good luck in there.
I mean, the grate is too. You'll have to lift the grate to get Cal in there.
Okay, so are there guards I mean, there are guards everywhere, but
there are. But I mean, you can wait until there are none in the immediate vicinity. Yeah.
Well, that's what we'll do because we don't care about the citizens; we just care about the guards.
Okay.
So
you're just gonna kind of wait and then just lift up the sewer grate and lower the cat in.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's the first thing you notice, Kia, when you look down there. It's quite a long drop. And there is a ladder, but the ladder is too large for Cal to navigate it.
This is a cat. It lands on his feet. It's all good.
Hey, that's...
Rope him down.
Yep. I mean, you can't... You know, it looks... You're estimating probably about 20-foot drop. But there is water down there. It depends on how deep the water is, though. Do you want to drop your cat 20 feet?
Nope.
Into a dark sewer?
I don't. Depends on how much peer pressure Kia receives.
That's where Radovan just leans over with his hand and just goes bang, knocks it clear out of your hand.
Oh no!
I actually kind of want to do that. You know,
it could hurt
because it's not well thought out. If you tie a rope to the cat and you lower the cat down, how is it going to get untied? I mean, you're just going to be trailing a rope.
About as smart as a peasant.
Well, not only that, 20 foot of rope tied to the back of the cat is going to be more than that cat can pull.
Okay. Well, it looks like we're not sending Cal down there, I guess.
Alright. Just, there's no guards around us, right? So just send Kia and race it down there. If there's a window of time to do it, just do it, you know?
Why do we have to go right now? Can we wait until the streets die down a bit?
It'll be too late, won't it?
Well, I mean... You don't have a set time, but, Dubstep, thanks for the follow, man. You don't have a set time as to when that's going to happen, but, I mean, you can assume it's not going to happen until it gets dark.
Right, and that's when the streets will die down.
Yeah,
so we need to
you could definitely wait until they start to die down, because again, is it likely the guy's going to try to break into the house while there are tons of people on the streets? Unless he's either A, already in there, as Radovan said, B, is someone that can access there freely, or is, you know, got a secret way in. So
what about and just I was thinking about dark sewers, and we do have torches still, right? I'm pretty sure we do.
You do.
I think we do.
Okay, good, because I didn't buy any, so
I got my light spell too, so we're okay.
Yeah.
Radovan can light up his shield or whatever.
You light up my life.
I'll light up Cal. How's that sound?
Yeah. Thanks for the follow.
Glowing freaking cat. Alright, so we have yet more time to kill, so...
well, I'm hungry.
Right.
All right,
it's probably about noonish, right? Alright, and... Okay, so when we get to the inn and get all seated and I'm assuming ordering food, I am going to be a little shit, and I'm going to look at Radovan, I'm going to look at Kia, and I'm going to say... So, about settling your guys' little issue. And then I'm just not going to say anything.
Oh, shoot. Oh, Risa, why?
Oh, I know, right?
I want to ignore it.
That's not going to help it. Look, can we just get all cards on the table right now?
Okay.
What's the problem? You tell me what you think the problem is.
Here's the problem, Radovan. You're an elf hater. And there's no reason for it. I don't care what the reason was. I don't know what an elf raped you. I don't care. We're not all the same. I think you need to realize that. And we're here together trying to be friends and whatever. And there's no reason to hate us.
All right. Have you done anything this entire adventure to make me not hate elves?
Yeah, I've saved your life like 3 times.
And I've saved your life like 3 times. I've saved your life. We've all saved each other's lives. What else?
That's really about it.
Okay, so I'm going to keep hating elves in general until you show me that elves are not worth hating. It's just that simple.
I shouldn't have to show you.
You called me
respect.
a dog. You called me a dog. I have not called you anything like that. Actually, I don't think I did. I called you a bitch.
You've called me plenty of names in that journal of yours, okay?
Okay, it's my journal. Why are you reading my journal for?
You showed it to me, actually.
That doesn't mean... Oh, so you show me your diary, I'm going to be allowed to read it then? Wait, not diary, journal. I'm sorry, it's not a diary. It's a man journal.
Redmond's got a diary.
But I didn't give you permission to read it, so what are you doing reading my journal for?
It doesn't matter.
It matters to me. I haven't read any of your stuff. You write things? Do you know how to write? 130 years on this planet?
No race should have to prove themselves, okay? Everybody
I'm not asking you to
have respect until it's taken away from them.
You charmed a guy when I was trying to be diplomatic to him.
Well, that's not because I'm an elf. That's because I'm Kia. You're kind of like putting the two together.
Well, those two
personality flaws or what my race is.
All right.
Should, you know?
I think we've look, Raisa, you and I, we've made progress, right? Raisa, get your head up, please. Let's talk. Hello.
Hi.
We've made progress, right, Raisa? Like we get each other now more.
Yeah.
Really, Raisa? Interesting.
Yeah. So why don't you join our team instead of asking me to join your team?
Well, it's just kind of funny because in your journal you kind of bashed on Raisa as well, so it's kind of weird that you're saying you're okay.
That was before I knew her, and that was because of the Goblin Caves, alright? Those Goblin Caves were a fucking fiasco. Up. How did I screw up? We go in the cave to find something. I say one little word, and we get ambushed by fucking goblins, those little green bastards, and the next thing I know, you guys are running for the door, letting me alone to fight for myself. How was that my fault?
We told you to run.
Yeah, you didn't just do
It's not my nature to run. I'm sorry. I'm a big guy with a lot of armor. I don't just, like, run. The fact that I did run later on because of the fucking goblin shaman thing, well, that's not beyond my control. You know? Damn it, women!
Okay. Well.
Yeah.
Can we just, like, start at 0, maybe? Like, reset? You know?
Do-over
this whole thing.
That depends. Will you put aside your hatred for elves in this do-over? Will you try?
I swear I will not write anything more elf hatred related in my journal, you know?
Am I still allowed to be sarcastic, or do I need to be all, like, prissy and nice to you all the time? Because that's not who I am.
I never said you had to be prissy or nice. I never asked you to be prissy or nice. Just don't call me a dog. Please.
There, okay, I'm sorry.
And get some booze in you occasionally, because, you know, loosen up.
And there it is right there. If you want to get along with Radovan, you have to be a drunkard. What you need is just just get you a big wine bottle full of grape juice and swig on it occasionally, and he'll just love you for it.
Yeah, you know, we'll get along just fine then. Like, I'm trying here, guys. I'm really trying. This is not easy for me, alright?
It's not easy for any of us, and I think we all just are obviously stressed because we're gonna die with this mark.
You're gonna die. Well, and there is that. There is the, there's the
impending
blue
mark
death
on ours that we all share. Our commonality between us is this blue mark. So, okay, well, let's do it. Let's start at ground zero. I'm willing to try. I'm not going to be perfect at it. obviously.
Well, neither am I.
You're gonna have to forgive me several times, probably.
The recap next week. I just can't wait.
Yay, friends! And I'm gonna put my.
Whoa!
All I know.
Little too soon.
Racer immediately goes to the awkward.
Seriously.
Wow.
That's what I do, though, right?
Right.
Right.
So is it this is the point where Radovan has to start making really bad analogies that don't make any sense to anybody except him, right?
Well, I'll cast Enthrall, and then you'll all understand what I'm saying. I'll analogize the crap out of something. Look, Kia, I said it before, I'll say it again. I said it in that fucking, in Saruman, right? I will protect you guys. I will die defending you guys. I have said that to you, right? And I still mean it. Which is why I'm a little peeved that I have to be on watch guard right now, because I'm not going to be able to react as, well, slow because I'm a human, but, you know, I won't be able to react as immediately as I otherwise would want to.
We don't have to do it that way. We can change the plan.
Well, that entails going in the house altogether, which means my presence will immediately be known. So
you don't like it, but you know it's the thing we gotta do.
Pretty much, yes.
And you're complaining about it. Radovan.
I'm only human.
You are.
That's true. Okay. Well, let's shake on this then, Radovan.
Shake?
Yes.
Are you gonna arcane missile me? I'm kidding. That was a joke. I'll shake. We'll shake.
Jeez,
shake?
freaking.
There you
Raisa,
go. Right.
we're pretty good, Raisa, but let's just shake anyway.
Okay. They all shake hands and come out fighting.
That was weird.
Oh, that
Wow.
was fucking weird.
All the weird, awkward feels, man. That's just roleplay at its finest.
Oh my god.
Well, you know what? That's a perfect time for us to go to our next break real quick.